Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 64 of Europa Universalis 4 as Spain. We are now at war with Great Britain. In fact, we've got what's left of Great Britain fully sieged out. We're currently just working on their colonial nations, which includes Australia down here. I'm going to try and take as much of Australia as I can. Although my main sort of plan all along was really just to try and take as much of Great Britain as possible. Get Great Britain to be my vassal. If I can vassalize Great Britain, then we can claim all of their colonial nations for our own. We've only got 57% war score against them because they've got so much rubbish all around the world that we need to go and capture. So if we were to sue for peace right now, yeah, 168% to become a vassal. So clearly that's not going to happen. We could go ahead and take a few more provinces. In fact, leave their inner stuff and take their coastal stuff. Anything coastal is of great value. It also stops them from being able to, you know, build more stuff. Wouldn't be able to take that mostly because of war score at the moment. We will go ahead and see how much it would cost us to take as much of Australia as possible. Because I would really like to grab all of this. Unfortunately, we won't be able to go and siege out Tasmania. I mean, I could bring the boats around, but I'm not really going to bother. So we'll take this last province over here, and we'll see if England will be willing to give that up. Australia's army is actually over here right now. They may even have an army. Actually, we should go around there, because there is a potential chance that they do have an army on Tasmania. And if we take Tasmania, they'll just end up being rebels. So we do want to go over there and see if they do have any units. In the meantime, some of our colonial nations are actually winning battles over here, which generally is good for us because it means we're getting more war score. We did lose a battle previously. I'm not overly concerned about that. There are some units around here. In fact, it looks like, yeah, the French... No, you're not at war. British Brazil. Oh, you've got a random little province in the middle there. I see what's going on. That's fine. So, Britain have got a few little random units spread around that are being a pain in the neck, but I'm not overly concerned by that. We'd have actually won that fight if we hadn't have had terrible rolls. That battle actually gave us absolutely terrible rolls, which is very unfortunate. But we are still gaining war score. Let's go ahead and... Right, would any of these help us right now? Not really. So let's go ahead and get the one that reduces our subjects' liberty desire, because that instantly helps out with one problem. We've lost our military guy. Discipline is always nice to have, so let's go ahead and take that. So let's see how things are going down here. One of the first things I'd like to do is sort of march in here and take you out if possible. You probably don't have anywhere to go. Excellent. So let's go ahead and take some across to Tasmania and see what we can get. Now, can we actually undo any of this rubbish that's going on over here? Probably. Go ahead and get some mercs. Just get some mercs and just sort of move in and do some stuff. And I don't like what you're doing here, Britain. It's really annoying. So I'm going to sort of back up and hide behind a fort until these mercenaries recover. You're probably just going to try and undo stuff, but that's generally fine. You're only sort of picking on my colonial nation, and I'm not terribly bothered by that. We've got pretty much Argentina sort of fully done. We could go ahead and just kill that stack, so sure, why not? Let's do it. You guys are here. Onto the boats you go. And let's go ahead and see if Tasmania's got any troops down here. Honestly, don't know whether or not they will have. Doesn't look like they do, because it is still a colony. So let's just put you straight onto the colony. We'll seize it and just capture it. Oh no, they do have a 1 stack there. Lost an advisor. Wow, we only just got that military guy as well. Well, I like the +5 discipline. It does give us slightly less military, but sure, we'll take it. Something else just popped up there that I was going to deal with, and now I've completely forgotten what that was. You're going to get there on the 25th of November. So we should be able to take that. That should not be a problem for us. You're not going to be able to go anywhere. We have a rebellion somewhere where we can't tell because the map didn't take us in the right place. Why do we have a 50 stack here? Do you know one thing that I always forget to do in this, and it's really terrible of me, is I really should go to my guys and basically go be aggressive. I really should just tell them to be aggressive instead of me having to sort of babysit them. Where did those rebels spawn? Was it in France? I wouldn't be surprised if it was in France. No? Okay, looks like we're just going to have to look for hostile sieges then, because I've got no idea where those rebels were. Nope, okay, I've still got no idea where those rebels are. Oh, they're over here. They're these rebels. Well, that's unfortunate, but I can't do anything about it right now. Lose 50 ducats, that's fine. Looks like these guys marched over here and dealt with the British Army anyway. So, yeah, we've got this one. Excellent. So, what we're going to do now is just... we can't seize the colony. How come? Because it is no longer a colony. They must have just finished it. Oh, well, that's fine. So let's assume then that we want to go and peace out with Great Britain. And let's say we want to take Australia from them as well. That is not what I wanted to click on. So let's try again. So we take all of Australia. Because you can't have it. We could take that as well. Do I want it? Not really, not that bothered. Do we want to take anything else up here? Can we take anything else up here? Yes. But that's it. That would get us potentially in a coalition with the Netherlands. Not really bothered by that. Will give us some overextension. Cost us a butt ton of admin points. I think we go ahead and just do that. So we're now out of this war. England basically has nothing left. Let's go ahead and get these heavies over here. Let's pick up the transports. I wish there was a way to actually click on something without it taking you to them. It's like, I just want them to come over here. So now I've got to move the map all the way back, which is quite annoying. Let's go ahead and start working on all of the cores that we can. I think a lot of these are going to be Australia, aren't they? Orkney we want, or Northumberland we want. Let's make sure we paused up because I need to get this working correctly. No, we'll just do that one. Okay. So Aberdeenshire, right, that one we don't need. That one we don't need. Derbyshire we do. That one we don't. Fife we do. So I'm just trying to not core all of the Australian provinces. We only really need to core one, and then we'll have enough. So do these still count as being part of Spain? I assume that they do. Yes. So we only really need to core one province. So we just get one core and that should solve the problem for us, because then it should become a colonial nation. At least it should do. You guys get across there. In fact, no, don't even need to do that. You're just mercenaries. So let's just go and disband you. We'll keep this group. You can meet up with... Well, it's Wasteland, isn't it? I guess you can stay here just in case we get any rebellions. We'll go and put the transports up here. Yeah, we do have a lot of overextension. We are working on it, but a huge amount of that will go away at some point. That'd actually make us quite a bit of money. So let's just go and call that. It was the only one I could do. Oh, it'll be fine. So yeah, we'll get the transports here and we'll take some more guys down so we can feed Bermanis. So if we were to go to war with England again, it would cost us, yeah, province, total war score cost for all British provinces 95%. So we would be able to vassalize them in the next war. So that would be quite good. When is the war with... Now, France are actually at war with Great Britain. Which is actually fine, because if France make Britain a little bit smaller, it'll just make them easier to capture next time. We've still got 7 years worth of truce with France. Let's just have a quick look at tech, the Institute. We can almost embrace this. We cannot afford it. Because it'll cost like 7,000 ducats. And we don't have 7,000 ducats. We only have... Why are we losing money? Advisor maintenance, army maintenance... Are we massively over our army limit? No. Not over the fleet limit either. Why all of a sudden are we losing that much money? Spending quite a bit on rooting out corruption. Sure, it didn't used to cost me this much. I guess we have probably taken on some extra forts that we don't need. So level 8 fort. That's a level 8 fort. We probably don't need the one in Norfolk. So let's go ahead and get rid of that one. Keep the one in London. Probably don't need this one up in Lothane. It's only a level 6 anyway. It was one of the ones that we took. We don't really need all of these now. We don't need this one anymore because we've got this one in Bern. Probably don't need half of these forts, but... And once we have... Once we get rid of... Oh, the overextension, of course. That's also affecting our trade. Of course it is. That'll go away relatively soon anyway. Oh, Yorkshire we need to core as well. Truce with Congo has ended. Looks like Austria... Now, if Austria is sieging out Ragusa, does that mean Austria is at war with the Netherlands? Austria is attacking Ragusa. So, yep, the Ottomans are defending. So if I was to go ahead and attack Ragusa now, the Ottomans would still come in. That's a shame. It might be worth, though. It might just be worth moving a 30 stack over there. Because I may be able to steal some stuff from Ragusa if the timing's right. So let's put you on the ships. And let's get you over there. And if we can get to a point where the Ottomans would not come in to help, that'd be great. Ottoman's opinion of me changed by -50. Yeah, sure, like I care. We've got some black flagging going on somewhere. It's you guys. You get over there. Any more? Yep, you guys. So you can come and get over here. And that's the lot, I think. Are all of our buildings finished? Remember ages ago we built like loads of buildings? We can get some more claims on France if we hadn't already. So let's definitely keep those claims going where we can. We can even get a claim on Calais. And it's worth trying to take Calais if you can, because then you share a sea zone with the Netherlands. Speaking of the Netherlands... let's go and try and improve relations with them just to stop them coalitioning me. I don't think they're going to bother, because let's be honest, an English-Dutch coalition is not scary to me at this point. Especially as I'm still allied with the Commonwealth and Scandinavia, so I'm not bothered about that. Let me go ahead and pick up some more troops, because I do still want to attempt to... I do still want to attempt to try and take something from Bermanis. I'm really not sure that this is going to... They are still at war. Yeah, the Ottomans will still come in. Ottomans are in debt. They've got a little bit of war exhaustion. I guess it depends how much of a kicking Austria gives the Ottomans. But the chances are Austria will have already taken and will have occupied most of Ragusa before that becomes an issue. But I'm waiting around because it might become an opportunity. Again, I didn't mean to do that. I clicked the wrong button. I'm assuming it was whatever province this was. Yeah. So let's get you over there. So we don't have any Liberty Desire anymore, do we? It's all relatively low. There's still some that's quite high, but it's not anywhere near as bad as it used to be. Right, so let's go ahead and get you on the ships. I'm wondering if it's worth, like, just building another 30 stack over here. Actually, what are we like on our force? We can actually have another... Do you know what? I can go over this force limit. I really don't mind. Yes, we are losing money, but that issue will go away once we... that issue will go away once we get rid of all the overextension. Population of settlers changed by 50% or lose 50 ducats. We'll lose the 50 ducats. Yeah, we are still losing money. But that's not going to be an ongoing issue. As soon as we've got some of these cores done, let's recall the diplomat from the Netherlands. Still at -4, unfortunately. But yeah, I think as soon as we've got one more province from Australia, the rest of them should become colonial Australia. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. So building up another stack there. See, Great Britain only has 2 provinces left. Marches has 19 development. Oxfordshire has 24 development. I wonder how much stuff the French are going to take from them. See, France's main sort of base of operations is down here. They've still got this little bit in the Antilles, but that's not really worth anything to anyone for them. And they've got California and Alaska, I suppose. But again, I'm not terribly concerned about that at all. Estates demand control of provinces, which is actually the nobility. Can we give the nobility some provinces that are not worth all that much? Or that have, like, high autonomy? Most of our autonomy has already gone. I guess these have high autonomy. But the tax down here is quite good. I'm guessing I probably can't give them any of this stuff. No. So, do I want to give anything to you at all? Well, I prefer not to, but if I'm going to give you something, it might as well be with whatever's got the highest autonomy, so go ahead and take that. That's you done. Keeps them happy for a little while. Yeah, Bohemia's involved in this as well. Ottomans would still come in to defend at this point. Which is not what I want to see. There's another 30 stack. Now, how long is our truce with Great Britain going to be? 32, so another 10 years. I mean, we did take quite a lot, so it's not really a surprise. Missions. I haven't seen missions for a while. What is the thing here? Armenier, owned by Spain. Oh, that's what I should have taken that in the flipping... Whoops. Forgot I had a mission. Absolutely forgot I had the mission to do that. If we'd have taken Armenier, then we'd have completed a mission. But oh well, never mind. We took this one instead. Because I thought it was better because it's coastal. That's more coast for me and less coast for France. 13 noble regiments in Tyrone. Do you know what? We can deal with that. March yourselves over there. We've gained these extra 2 lights. I'm not bothered by that. We'll let them stay there. We'll let these guys get over to Tyrone, and then we'll pop that event. We're going to hit the Diplo cap soon. What have we got here? Not bothered about that. What is the actual Diplo cap? 1218. So we're not extremely close. We will be able to take the tech soon. You are in Tyrone, so... Actually, you did not pop. Why did you pop up there? It's not where you're supposed to pop. Hate this game sometimes, and my transport fleet is nowhere near. You're all the way down here. So I've got to bring you all the way back so we can go and deal with that now. Oh well, never mind. It is what it is. So... what are all these little... Oh, we've got these guys that we built up that we didn't really need to. Mercenaries. Yeah, let's get rid of the mercs. They're costing us more money than we need right now. That should be fine. 10k down here. 10k up there. You guys aren't really needed, to be honest. So let's get rid of you. You're getting... Is that Britain there? Have they actually settled right next to me? Oh. There's Australia. Is that Britain? It is. Cheeky gits. So that should have gotten rid of most of, if not all of, the overextension there. Yep. So all of those provinces are no longer mine to core, because this has become Australia. Oh right, what's this thing going on here? Random natives. I didn't realise that this was another colony. We'll march down there and deal with it. Luckily they don't have enough men to siege it, which is good for us. So is that an actual colony? It is a colony. It's another reason why we're losing money. Too many colonies on the go. How many colonies do we have on the go? Yeah, 4 colonies, 3 colonists. So that should be fine. We do have a free extra merchant now. Yes, another one. We've already got one here pushing. What about down here? Should definitely have one there transferring. And, yeah, we're losing a little bit of money. We'll wait till the end of the month and see what happens. Yeah, you've gone ahead and taken that, which is annoying, but you can't really get anywhere, so... Not overly concerned. Right, we are still losing money, oddly enough. Again, being over the colonies limit doesn't help with that. How much are we paying to be over the colonies limit? Colonial maintenance, 10 ducats. Yeah, we're paying an additional 4 ducats a month. Although, how were we making 50 ducats and went down from 50 ducats to this? I guess we could go ahead and reduce the inflation. That'll help. We're at the Diplo cap. We should probably spend some. Let's go ahead and build up the capital. Right, we do still have some overextension. I mean, we haven't finished all of the cores yet, so that's a thing. Transport fleet still hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, 9.4 ducats per month. When the rest of these cores... Because we're still 60% overextended. So once these cores are done, which should be any time now... Any time now... There we go, there's one done. These ones are still looking like March. And we can pick a new mission. Turn somewhere into a city. Sure, wherever it is must be somewhere we're already working on. So, there's one more core to do. Yeah, now we're making 30 ducats again. How long is that final core going to be? April. 2nd of April. Right, okay, so now we have minus 10 national unrest, and we don't have any... let's go ahead and put you on these ships. Minus 10 national unrest. And we don't have any overextension at all. So let's see how much money we make on the beginning of the next month. There we go. We are now up to 33. Okay. Royal marriage from the Commonwealth, yes. And invest in technologies. Actually, military tech. We can take this and be 7... We're already 7 years ahead of time. But I think it's worth taking. I honestly do. Let's just go ahead and do it. We'll grab it. We've got new unit types, but we'll wait until we've taken out these rebels. But we will do that on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Spain. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.